anytime be a prophet who are there, you have to immediately ask God, what is the meaning of that? And I'm not capturing this is the meaning. But mine or no, who are then and I want to mean it deep to say my prophet, a major prophet in the time.
Until we can say for sure, say major prophet Bia can have one-on-one talk with God.
Yes.
Onyame no boss roni asase no.
You can have all who name anymore by or audible voice. You have be Rhema voice, which is an audible voice from God. It's a Moses. At Tamana Moses, wilderness no, or Tina Mendeno. That the same thing a prophet etina.
I am the biggest, I am the largest, I am the greatest African spiritual platform. I'm always Queen. Hadasha call me Empress Makida. I am Labraska, the Sun Goddess. We are seeing our Sun Goddess, Marco. I am the true bloodline. I am a woman of peace. I award her. Me winning from the Bishop of Bishops. Some Wamokai platform we are so now. Happy. Me man crank bia akwaba at the bad Revelations platform kakraka. So I had the BBA to me see. Ya ready for BBA, even Bronsam Nankasa, even the snake. Ya ready for no. Me mama akwaba kasiebia, and then we have one of our fathers on set who is going to talk to us about prophecy, prophetics, a prophet, and everything fet. We are going to have a beautiful conversation about prophets and prophecy. Mumeyendi kan ema ya papa akwaba ni ehunu ansana yaba asamna edapono no so no so as usual. I welcome you people with lots of love. Love and hate is one of our slogans. Let's welcome our father on set. Papa emo akwaba kese pa.
Nyame shira bebre.
Great. Pacho and then the first time our platform kese so ntino de di kan ube introduce ho akere ahwefo no na wache omo. Na se wo wadofo ba ko mienu bi a wo pese wo de nche akoma omo a eno so kwan akwanya wo ho ansa na ya ba asam na edapono no so.
Nyame shira ho.
Amen.
Your friend Bishop Etrue Appiah, the General Overseer of Miracle House Chapel, headquarters Virginia, US. And na obisuwaha. Na medanyamia system about a big platform like this. Na yebedi ye honkomo. Mede mechia mi aminua me bibia amnena Bishop Elisha Salufa Mwakon of Alive Chapel. And Madame Fufu na kadina mechia obia. And mebusu ya obia mechia obia.
Yo, ya mwakwa bakase pa. Eni papa mechia wo mjidi se wabo odin akwede obehu me pe. Enti eni papa Salufu mechia pa ma be visit, don't worry. It's been a while but I will still come. But mechia, I hope you are well. Papa emo akwa bakase pa. Yo abusunya ye guest eni enti ene ne be have a conversation as usual. The topic no ye a prophet and prophecy. But ye be kwa akodi nkomo kakra na ya bonde ansa na ya ba topic no so. Enti papa we ye bishop. It means our church.
Yes.
Okay. Enti we ye dey ben bishop. We want to know.
Me charismatic bishop.
Charismatic bishop.
Pacha.
Okay. Onipa daseni. Obetumi di nani ehu nyame.
Se na Moses kura no we hu nyame. Ohu Nyankopon etiko. Nti nipa da sentim fa nani ehu nyame.
Na ebetumi akọ heaven.
Of course ebetumi akọ cause heaven e wo ho.
No, like here theati na makọ heaven aba.
In fact, obi betumi nya revelation about heaven. Nipa bebre na revelation about heaven or mako heaven aba na me akira mo say the heaven city any ade on say Jesus Christ okosisi baby amen no at least nyame must show some signs e the chenko fo bi say heaven wo ho intinity bebre wa o menya revelation about heaven. Yes,
when you be da tell us about your encounters. Who call heaven no?
Yeah, me call heaven. Me can say me call heaven. I didn't go to heaven. I just had a revelation.
So you saw heaven?
I saw a place. I saw angels descending and ascending. I saw a place, baby, when I said gold, and a voice. I had a voice said, "This is the place called heaven." But I was not there. It was something like a revelation.
A vision. So what did you see apart from the angels descending and ascending? Did you see a car, a house?
Oh, Debbie. You will not see a car or any house.
You will not see a car or any house?
Yes, please.
Really?
Yes, please. To me.
Or the part you saw was different from
to me, that is what I saw.
Where people will see.
Yes. Said heaven.
So you believe there will be buildings in heaven and cars? Do you believe that?
No, I don't believe that. Because the reason is when it comes to heaven, and according to Bible, all what we are going to do is worship. Okay? When it comes to a place, it can be possible. But say cars, I don't think, to me, I don't think so.
You don't think it's a party be our horse?
I don't think so.
So if someone tells us so call heaven no who cars near there, what do we do?
And as in Pacono means so they also who ne fantibia, said also who no, yeah, fun and Indian, but I don't think it's that anymore. So
biblically, if anybody says that is a lie,
I don't think it
so
is
biblically, just say Bible and cancer.
On cancer, never.
Internet just say intro.
That is what I can say.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. Okay, Papa, maybe some way saying. Onipa any awesome awesome like worship. Say you cast a worshiper. What exactly is worship?
I say worship something that we give reverence to God. That is worship. Because what God cannot do is to worship himself. Until any time we talk about worship, it's a reverence to God. Say ye dani na ekese edi na yama na me ehu said the onu Nyankopon no etiti a said the si hu no and then ekese. That is what is called about what is termed about worship. Yes.
Nti se wo sum nyame a na wo reverence wo ye ne kese na eno na ye esum.
Yes, please.
Nti angels here wo hu in your visions here omo ascend no mo descend no were they having wings? The angels na ye tight, they have wings, they have this, no. Since you by the grace of God you've had a vision about them, can you tell us how they actually look like? The
angels, they have wings.
They have wings.
Yes.
Wow.
They already have wings, because even for what I saw, no, I say my baby revelation. My man also papa, my be by me chain. First none your tongue anka first anka what time no. Also my man kasasa na man so my man anka andi. Na man say no kodu. Also man kodu. No so catch and say. Ne kodu ni na asa kakreba pro no se kakreba bi na mfama no oso de man no de man ni dina so hwe man after mo se man ke na fe man ataban. Hey, yes, oso physically oso papa me hu oso physical the one say man no ekoso. And angels are there.
Angels are there with, yes, feathers, with wings.
Yes, with wings.
Okay, since we are coming to talk about prophecy, prophecy biya ye beti biya ye njindi. Prophet ya yet and the way a prophet way a prophet. A bad who say way a prophet. Prophet I could was saying ye wo ni na nyamensa wom.
On say prophets no ye wo two. Ye wo major and ye wo minor. Major for no ehu deep than the major than the minor. Okay. Example, me kasa.
Oh yeah.
Example, a minor prophet can see you sitting there, excuse my language, say we before. Okay? And a major prophet can see say ahunfin na how.
What is the difference between before and ahunfin?
Okay. Say be there, be na you are dominated by that evil spirit. And that desire your friends witchcraft no. You are a witchcraft by yourself. Will fly we are normal bebre we are sunsun we are say and ahunfin how be that person is being controlled be in the one person away, but ahunfin how you are being controlled by evil spirit. They control you to do some things you are not even aware of it.
Until the same person and a minor prophet will say you are a witch, and the major prophet will say you have
maybe a familiar spirit
or foul spirit,
yes,
or demonic
yes,
spirit.
Yes, please.
And me ka say adia ba ko na na mumie nu ina moka. What you say? Inti adenti na minor prophet ni puti ni sa. na denti na major prophet nso be put in saying.
Okay, because the major prophet can see deeper than the minor prophet. Because anytime be a prophet who are there, you have to immediately ask God, what is the meaning of that? And I'm not capturing this is the meaning. But minor no, who are then and I want to amend it deep to say my prophet, a major prophet in it.
Until we can say for sure, say major prophet can have one-on-one talk with God.
Yes.
Onyame no boss roni asase no.
You can have who na me anymore by or audible voice. You have be rhema voice, which is an audible voice from God. It's my Moses. Tamana Moses. Wilderness no. What thing no. That the same thing a prophet.
Father, please, what do you know about archons?
What do you mean by that?
Like archons, any knowledge about them? Have you heard this word before? Do you know what they do? Do you know who they are? Like archons, that's the name. It doesn't actually have explanation.
Then I think I don't have.
Means you don't know about archons. Okay, Anka mi baby sa will say. Ye beye den na ye be hu se ade we ya osofo we major prophet ni minor prophet na o hu no. Eye nyame na eyi kire no ana eye archons, but since you don't know about archons, we will not go there.
Okay, sure.
Because what archons can do is everything omo control your ethereal cinematic world. No, they can show you things bibia the best what dreams say heaven yo dear yo say heaven cry. They can show you that heaven and put you in a tunnel and reincarnate you. But since you don't know about them, we will not go there.
Sure.
So we are going to go straight into your topic and discuss. But I will ask one last question, so we move on. Now, looking at how long have you been a bishop?
I've been a bishop. No, it's not my calling. We have fivefold ministry. Prophet is my calling. So I'll say the prophet more than the bishop. Or another.
That's all
bishop,
right.
No, the bishop. No, I was consecrated as a bishop. 2015 US. That is 2015.
So let me put it like, how long have you been in ministry? Is that okay?
Yes, it's almost 30 years.
It's almost 30 years. It's almost 30 years.
Yes, please.
And you don't have any knowledge about archons?
No, the reason why what you said, when the topics start coming out, I can explain to you how our prophets they operate.
Oh, we will come there. We are just bonding.
What you are trying to say, what I can tell you now, they are moved by what come into their mind. And
when we get into your topic, you can explain that. So you there, let's leave the archons.
Okay, sure.
Why you sincere say you don't know about them, so it's all right.
Okay.
So see, the entire maybe how many years what ministry nimuno? It's about everything that is happening now. Social media, churches, everywhere. You know what is happening. In 30 years, in the time I'm starting ministry, no, any more prophetics, comparing it to now the prophets and everything, the ministry style we see now. I improve it, I better, and I worse. Worse.
Yes.
How?
Because when we started Christianity in the ministry, okay, let me put like prophetic, Kumasi. I brought that revival in the early 90s. Those days, I met Ahusubempa, Salifu, Opokunsia, Prophet Anoyabua. Now there was no prophet in Ghana those days. Until now the prophetic was so solid and it was fire. But now, no, I say you don't even see that power. You don't see that miracles. You don't see those move again, because the brain is a system. A normal assay.
So what has brought about that? At the end of this, seen Tonaba.
Because most of them are in Freo.
Huh?
Oh yes. Oh, say, as a prophet is an office. Prophet is an office, and it is a calling. And no be a prophet. And now obi oha about me catch say say na Yakopon mehu ye ana mehu say even people that are even apostles they can see some things. And it doesn't mean they are prophets. And most of these boys, akonantis no me be brave frɛ from ho. They me omoni be hu ade amotumi aka asem am na bem. Into once at the end, once the problem about, because what they can see, they can prophesy, but it can never manifest.
So okay. So when we say fathers, unfortunately, me woman, but when I go back to those days from Orion, I know Papa Usu Bempa, they know me, and I know Papa Salifu Amapu, he also knows
because
me.
he didn't come to Kumasi, so
that's what I'm saying. That I'm not saying you are not part, you are part. You said it. I believe in your word. Whatever you are saying, I respect it. But their air koni, I said they are kind boys, no omo the omo ye mo ye fathers na mo breaking grounds no. What can you do? Can you say mo na mo ntumi hold the fort ye and agye mo nsem na boys na say no and also say then what is you people mo impact this tibia we abane ye den.
Oh say in every Bible say when the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? All of us na me be boy in na your serious foundation. So Ozibem pass me na the kwamas. Me start to school them Bible no there. Me sana oba kra. Until we have a very solid foundation. And our calling no yankasi hu say yanya adon say person di sofu. And you say the calling is from God, and our foundation was so solid. But the people and boys now, many of them, you don't even know where they are coming from. They don't have they don't have foundation. They don't know anything about God. Entina ubesha baby oha mutu be di echi kakra endu baby ano makasa ate omo omote omo because the calling, the prophet and omo calling. And they want to turn themselves into a prophet, you know. They start going to some places. No matter baby afra. No matter started at the end of Juma.
And to the end, I'm some of my fathers. What? Okay, someone to me, I bury. Say, what can you people do to put people in shape? Because one of our prophetic share me because you a father. And I meet ye, and now no mabehu, and obi so catch me, until one now me. A member nama me who say I'm walking on a wrong path. Into no monodi and I'm obey ya fat situation no right now.
Oh say they be amene Bishop Salifu Kasa. Ama ana they be no akasa na say o say ya na yenim ye de yenim ye. Okay, the thing is on say nkwala no edi because oye ohun okobe bi no hu bibi 1 or 2 a mo so mama omo abetri so okomo enkoa okokam omasem sisi abakwensem bebre because omo adwene say opese okam omo hye but omo nim say wo try so betentere omo because now in Ghana here I had dream power that word prophet I said omo bebre in today's in Kolanas ma wo kano they make me can say ye no you starting apart from ye no mo be die ye chika kreba Prophet Eric Frimpong, Victor Kusibuateng, those people nina ebano. We know them. You know you to me share meetings, BBR, but the boys no most of them we don't know where they are coming from. And now we are catch on say or the kingdom or the ministry you want to change one day. So you cannot even straighten them.
They say I am sure I'm aware who are now.
Yeah, because once you're starting, the move was good and everybody loved prophetic. But now, no, Omabe say, no, come back we know for her and send me brave. But into no, Amaya, you
the fathers, are you united or you are divided? Don't you think that is also part of the problem?
We are go fast some over.
We are
go fast some bar. Oh. Me and Kase, we are divided. To me, me say, me no be any problem. Me the America, me no be any problem. So minimum problem that I don't know. And I say, suffer sorry for me and every day. Honestly, no be any problem.
We are sure.
Oh yes.
We are sure it's a problem be any ho. We are bishop or we are father. Father, a foundation you have broken and built. Now cankerworms are eating it. And we are trying to fix it here and you are saying some migrants in Ekofa some but the problem be any ho.
Maame Kasa. Meba. Oh say it is very sad. Very, very sad. Because they be a cousin way. Say, your father's near Kabomwa.
So you agree with me?
Yes.
Tell us what has brought about the division.
Oh, say, Edumana ye no. Oh, say, Namie Edumana ye na ye. Ye nyama nipa ye nyame. But sometimes I say jealousy between them. Because I could deep prepare. We can't share me because me didn't catch it. Jealousy to me. So
you can only say problem but you don't want to talk about it. Yes. And our division but you don't want to talk about it. And me, I will understand. Though.
Okay, fine. Then that's what I can say.
Which one?
Me say. Now, yes. So now there's too much of division. Yes, division.
In the fathers.
Yes.
And then when the foundation is broken, what would the righteous do?
And that is the problem now. In Tiaman Kwalano, because fathers Nankasa no, yen nano, yen shed down cap ye. What you say, yeah, Mam Casimcho, yeah. Say, me know two ye didn't come away. What you say, yeah, be a femichi, or become be after me home.
And be some
what GD. But as a father, you have to even protect me as a woman. Now to me, a shut in the background.
About me will fear.
Very good, but and Messa, until now, Bon said so many chaos.
No, before now, ya casua setting.
I said so on the first a day I can never know.
Until now, I just only I can buy the now so ya dear Bible.
Yes, and an ipano, ye never shower her. Ye Nasan Cafade seen none in I buy her. Ye never says so how. But now, more coordinate should be the and I make it different, and that is not good.
That is not good indeed.
Yes.
And I dear Bible chi na munina ebinumu ehihemu na mo say kita Bible so ntwa mo ni so mamo.
Say ane de nyame na asem.
Nyame na asem. Ebi otwa ni so no in chambers.
I'm sorry.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. They say a church no ebeye yie.
Ebeye yie. On say Jesus said, I will build my church.
And the gate of hell shall not prevail over
it. Doesn't matter what. What I know is the people who are truly called by God, they will surely come up. And one I mentioned down from 30
years. The message you were preaching to people. Now we are in the Aquarius era. Gen Z people are here. Are you preaching the same message to them or you've upgraded?
Me can say upgraded. I want to say, number one, let me tell you this. Let me go straight. Say, Siano, the Obeka Chose Unim say, Nyame wo ho na bonsam wo bi obua. And about 80% of the people, let me say about Ghana and across the globe, Bebranim said there's hell and there's heaven. Ain't you know, say wow, my friend say, unya Muslim, or a Christian, but unya da a good Christian. Yeah, me come as a good Christian. Now, be a me who can be so. I will advise you, which I say. But I cannot push you to do because well at least
you have your will.
Yes, you know what to take. Baby, they said there's hell and there's heaven. But the only thing I can tell you is God loves you. That's what I can tell you. But I mean to me can't say I sakra to say first now you started, you know. Because I said we were doing dumb broadcast. Kamu flyers in them. Yes, what I say. And now there's a different year ever, and most people now, the right thing to do. Because even in school now, It is not. It is not everything on the man of God. Even many of them, their parents, no.
Say no message ni mu asesa. What's one person who can upgraded into young use word by man say.
Men can say assistant. It's still there, but it has been.
It's been improved.
Yes, improved.
And one I upgraded.
I know. I know.
You're watching the biggest. Okay, Papa, the topic here. A prophet and prophecy. That's what we are discussing today. And me jaimu amano. Na oneyako what is prophecy, who is a prophet, and how the whole system no works. Na Appiah said be konti papa me the one my topic the major platform now. A prophet and prophecy is your topic.
Okay, also a prophet. Also a prophet if you are from where they from oracle. Because oracle no is something unique. Somebody who is very unique. And somebody who stands in and speak for God. The prophet biano eje asem from nyamewo no dia ma nyamemba. That is a prophet. And a prophecy biano is a spoken word. Ifri nyame. And the prophecy biano when it comes to people it doesn't matter what happens, it must come to pass. Only for a genuine prophet or customer. Some can delay because Bible Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. Or say a prophecy is there for an appointed time. Also, though it tarries, wait for it. At the end, it will speak. It will not lie. It will come to pass. So that means that a prophecy can delay what is tarried, but it shall surely happen. Habakkuk. And at the same time, when a prophecy comes onto somebody, the prophet who gives the prophecy has only 10% to play about that prophecy. That person or receive prophecy has 90% to play for about the prophecy to come to pass. Anything as and comes about life, man. The next thing you have to do is ask God, what should I do? That's what I say. What should I do?
What about?
Yes. What should I do? Because I know many people are sure won't come and see but will come. And just said the prophecy is a lie. They didn't have time to talk to God, to work on the prophecy to come to pass. And most of them, prophecy be about now asama direction. What to do for it to come to pass. Also, Israel for the prophecy, taking them to the land of Canaan. And many of them perish on the way. And the house of Joshua and Caleb maintaining and say achieve that purpose of God through that prophecy. In most of the prophecies, about 80%, I want to prophecy na banoso.
One obey hu ejuma.
One obey hu ejuma. And to me, any time be an so when a false prophet or can but they don't know. I say we hu ejuma.
Ti wo betie na wa anya hu ejuma na be nyame na me ye for.
Yes. What I say, bad year, a boy have to me back. But a beche.
Whether you work on it or not.
Not, it will happen. Ain't no bit me share bit me share come so be. I say I don't know share come so be also because also be passion and come so be. The who ye no and waka. But what I say, the who ye no and waka. Into nipa na you catch that one. You have to work on it.
Now what can you can't work on it?
I can work on it. On anything I know, I'm a catcher on, make me a catcher. Say this is what you have to do. On a day direction ebemu.
I know that the direction ebemu.
Yes, please.
I said direction ya so mu bi so cassette ya.
There be yen cassette direction. Me de menim pakro o cassette direction.
Unti bi that.
Because direction is part of
prophecy.
of the prophets. Because prophets move with signs and tokens. Prophet they move with signs and tokens. Into a prophecy war and no bebre. I'm talking to a convention say it's not Elisha.
He healed the water with salt and ayowa.
Yes. And Elisha now catch a layman say uncle that issue. Yes.
Or no aso ni nkrofo no and so almost rada no koto nsu na se no didua.
Very good.
Now let me ask this. You see, or comfort or back koma no we hu bibi. na waka. A prophet would also go through praises and in fact ono so betumi atena nanim no wahu bibi na waka. A psychic will also look at you and tell you things wa wunim say yampa. A sorcerer will also look at you and tell you things. Astrologer will also go through you and tell you things. A palm reader will also take you to palmistry and tell you things about yourself. Ni now holds present, past, and future. Me, I can enter into your system 1 minute, but me know be first no me prophet say me jai. Me nyehwe. Me yankonam. But the energy is still there. Okay. Working. Okay. So right now, no tell us. Which one should we run away from? You get it? Because that now will enter into your system and tell you things, and you know, no more catch them. By all means, prophecy ba unimbi, ebi wakwa unim, say unim, ebeba beto. It works the same way with the psychic, the sorceress, and all divination. Name them. Yes, all these things. And the palmers and all these all the maboboni na media mean belonging to anywhere. But nobody can take that fact from them. The fear, sorry, it's still working, and it's even working better than when I was in church. Okay. So me say me these things you can call it a prophecy. But the ewa sorry ne yaji din na man say a prophecy. What do you comfort now? Be can't say or comfort say commissioni or come na wache come. Okay. So what the for titles ni ngu nchen na engina so obi ahwe obi ehu ade won ho na waka na wa solve. It happens in all these cycles. Where do we place each and every one? Which one is okay? Which one is bad? The one that is okay, what makes it okay? The one that is bad, what makes it bad? To me, none of them is okay. None of them is okay. Including the prophecy? No, about those the rest and the rest. Yes. Only the prophecy. Apart from the prophet, the prophet. Now, I said that friend as a prophet. I don't believe in that. Why don't you believe in the Mayen? I don't believe in that because, on say, a prophet has the spirit of God, direct from God, and the angels now. Our revelation. You told me about assassination. Say because she assume, because she ha, bosom, because and all these people know, almost spread it, and these people they can see. They can see. Onuntina now, no, most of the people they call themselves prophets. That is what they have turned to. Oma fallen angels agent. Very good. It? Yes. And one shown here, because Oma psychics, they can see. Oma to me redo palm. I said they all can conform, but I can conform. I can be natural. But they are not from the right source. Are not from the right source. Yes. And the right source matters. Very good, very important. What into so if say the rest, we ain't taking one part. Me bobo ni ama be 7. Yeah, you one part is in chain. Prophets, no, they have the spirit of God. Yes. And God has called them into that office. Yes. So the rest, what spirit? What spirit is in them? They have. And what has called them? They have water spirit. Water spirit. Yes. Oh, okay. Astrologer has a water spirit. Yes. A palmistry has a water spirit. Okomfo has a water spirit. Yes. Psychic, a sorceress, yes. Divination, all yes. They have water spirit. Water spirit. So when people consult them, what becomes of them? And when a person consults a prophet, what becomes of that person? Okay. Also, anyone who connects himself to the Spirit of God, no, and anyone beyond connecting himself into those sorcerers, on that spirit. That is what people do not know. Say, acquire say, medicals, acquire say, obiako comfort. They be a mecasa, obiako comfort. Now, to some reason, me fancy or yare, and yes, or training idea, etc. In the spiritual realms, no, when they conform in your contact, the spiritual realms. Into most of union,
Now starting manifesting. Now life I say won't tell some but baby name say that is the source.
Can it be broken?
Yes, easily. Because there's no power that is more powerful than the power of God. But unless a deep prophet, a prophet who can see. Mene obi kobom paye. Some years back, I'm saying 1992. I work on Ongo. Now I'm your program. I called a woman. And I'm saying, Maame, me who say a back it out. And I started so. Now I'm saying, I don't know, worry for more than 20 years. Onyin saying that crown wawo. Onyin saying that wawo. Now I chinis wabre. Wakwaha mo cancer mfufuru bebre. Ti me ne bom paye no. Na mo say Maame spirit bia be gina n'echi. Na o ya brewa. Na I'm saying na when the journalist no say ye ne nana mo ya ntaa. Nti ne nana ata no. Ene ye de ne to dem me ne gina wa ye bom paye no. Na ono we wuko na ne nana ata no we nyinsen da wan woda.
Ti edini na edini nya.
Easily.
Nti edin no ho edin chen destiny shebra nyame de amanipa.
Nti na Bible say good name is better than riches. A name can destroy your destiny. A name can change your destiny. Nti na Yesu Kristo oni Peter nam no. Peter was called Simon Barjona. Simon Barjona it's shaking ade him. Nti the first thing Jesus had to do is to turn the name of Peter, his friend Peter no, from Simon Barjona which is shaking to Peter which is rock.
I know they say baby simple Jesus mbaye. Say Jacob mu nyina di their names were Perez.
It can be baho because Jacob in Indian era say no.
The name was changed but Jesus was not there.
The person chance say names so who can say about name. And I mention say name can change your destiny. Because Indian Jacob share no. Jacob was ready for blessing. And Indian can say me bless you. I'm blessing you in vain. Because that name on you no is a deceiver. So I have to change your name because that name no may bless you. You can still deceive people because of that name. Yes. So names are powerful. The Bible says good name is better than riches because names are powerful.
Okay, so right now, people are consulting all these water people you are talking about. And in Susan, so about so the water and the spirit in the better.
Yes, because we know about connection. Yeah.
So what should they do?
I say, what is almost and now almost be they are the wrong way.
Is there anything for people to look out to? Senses be or being sense and now smell be or being no one who said like is there any sign as 30 years in ministry there you should be able to give us a few?
Of course, because the tennis number one nipa na okon ncheno on say onya na me nipa there's a question mark. If only you go to church, everything about you must be church.
Must be church. What do you know you are safe?
You are safe.
But when you started your conversation, you said some people have gotten some things into the church.
And to those people, no, with some panaba, me no, my prayer and I said, na me be obi any. No be abene the spirit of discernment. Patrioti say, enti na Yesu ka say, and no be no beka say, erade no beko heaven, because many people will use the name of Jesus. Bible can abaya signs and wonders, but na omo mfiri nyame. Patrioti say, because most of these people no are leading people astray. Most of them people are astray. Most people are astray.
It's because of what they want and the troubles they have. Anameboa.
Maybe omo rebi omo ho beto omo no beto omo. And that is a mistake, because at least no matter what, you have to also think about your salvation.
Because when we come to the church, you give us prayers that ma wari enye ye me nwoba ma mi obegina weni mi se nya uhu ni a uhu se na abrewe bi gina na chi se ye ni gini se ye ni what ni energy abrewe bi gina na chi so wahu eye na wo nti na wo ye no start so soon. And be honest, you were a bishop. When we go to church, dey na ye bomb paye wo ho pa.
Sa wo na ware ni
ye problems.
Ye problems.
Nti no mama omo ehu wa sorry ko say problems ni ye priority. Into your work and solve ya. So obekwa any level no wa mana solve. So why obeputi salvation at the bottom of the problem.
Onenti now. To me no, I will say man of God be a man musu. Because the God that we are serving is a God of signs and wonders. That's what I say. God of all possibilities. Many de be am cancel. So for bia na me enam so entumi bie kwan ma obi abia na obi anya impact e won life no. There's a question mark. Because anytime God calls anybody bia no, or man that oil to deliver people, to save people, to help people, to open doors for people. Until so be this thing manifest when pakoni. There's a question mark.
There's a question mark.
Yes. Until asobu kona osona na you have to go to a church out to say asobu wa nipa bebe to wa no mu. But asobu also na eden anyame be
the same church, the same God.
Yes.
Hey. And easy. You are watching the biggest and easy. Sorry. Papa, they see a prophet in a water body, ni water people. Nkrofo ho chire. And I say okay, you try baby papa ni yakwa obe solve your problem na mai. Yate ase. Na Nyankopon so nkrofo ne de omo ba asori na omo bɔ mpa ya Nyankopon ebe boa omo. Obehwe na bi obehira omo se de bia ye ka no. Oba se de awuka asese obi ba nso na so obehu se oba asori papa de a owuo na eba omo behu na omo ayeden na omo aka akiro Matias asori bi wo wiase a eye papa ma ohie ni nim na obi so nwu ma na
there be.
So what is the point of the awuka asese
the person me catch on say onim ade ba kwa me kan say e Christopher mabano omo nim otwe akoma. Long suffering is part of the fruit of the spirit.
But the Bible to say or twenya e chere no e ma bemubu. Won't say scripture we da.
Patro me ba. Onuntina yes starting me catch us even prophecy is there for an appointed time. Or see though it tarries it can tarry.
Habakkuk.
What you say? Me na me catch am say me tu kwan. Me tu kwan no. Me first according to 98 UK they refuse visa. Na menya prophecy. Say me tu kwan. So the first move you refuse visa. And son at 1980 na me say apply US, I me say can US to call. And son me call back call US, Canada and all these places. Because what I've realized is say ade nipa nipa is in the love of God, you know, that's what.
What happened?
Nipa pretty too much we are not too much more than God. Yeah, started Maame. Yeah, started no. Our foundation is so solid because everything is God. I'm telling you.
But someone amusi nyame be shira yin. Nti se se o shira yin.
Nyame be shira mo no. Nyame na obe shira wo no. So cash obe shira wa. Okay, now come shaba say nyame be shira wo. There's two things. Number one, anytime there's a prophecy biaso no, there's a warfare. Be prepare for warfare. But what do you mean? Anytime there's a prophecy, prepare for warfare. That's what people do.
And Nyankopon business ana.
No business. Say anytime a prophecy ba. Oh say Abra Joseph the revelation by in a warfare started. Abra
Moses ko ka kire Israel fo no say nyame be yi mu no. E na omo punishment ni mu yere ye. Yet yase wo ho na bibisa say bronsam ni Jesus Nyankopon omo wo business ana because why not dey nyame na dey prophecy ni beba for my liberty and freedom. Why ene dey war ni beba. Enya bronsam. So Nyankopon na bronsam wan na powerful. Say nyame na powerful. Nti dey na business abemi a wa ka asama kire me na ma na egayi so be ma me problems. We have to understand God. Say Jesus Christ na Nyankopon ka kire no. Nyame ka kire Jesus say ubewu na waji wi ase nkwa bronsam ko so ne hwe. Edu time bi no Jesus ka say ka be ne nsame ho nkokura no. E no ba no ne ho so ka say no. Let that way be done. Why the causes our problem no? Say bronsam. Nti Jesus Nyankopon na bronsam wo business ana. Because it be like say who can revelation time I to bronsam free so ba no. O say mu amu asase so mu ndie. Nyame na ka asa. Bronsam bronsam na ka asa. Say mu amu asase so mu ndie. Ono ntin na Adam and Eve. Bronsam to me nya omo because they are told now when the baby and Bible say or catch them so woe unto the people on the earth because I'm there for warfare. And what kind Bible Genesis chapter 3 verse 15 now. Abra bronsam ada Adam and Eve no. Nyankopon say I will put enmity between you and the woman and also the offspring. Yes. And you bruise the head and they will bite your tail. Very good, your toe. Very good. Until Nyankopon the enmity craft. Your heels. Now me the enmity ato
into obi a onye ongita hon papa no opewa se menye ye obeta and that even people do not understand those
and they say na me dey create your time
na
una dey meet to obi ni obi ntema anya na create your time ti oni obronsam wo business o create ade na na waja ma obronsam say me ya be show wo show na me show me power no mo say what's this Joshua a whole Joshua of penyin ejina nyankopon ani me angels jina na obronsam jina ototo na no we ya ka ne say ma ne yi
I know say Muzaka chensa atade no hye ne atade
aye finti osna outside and maybe wan ka so no ampo yi o se nkrofo na emeyi ma
say wona na me tena no say emfa no
enti say omu ye business bron some strike ade nyame asolve na eko oje ne fans you are watching the biggest and the largest me had you all except mama afedru
me na catch
You are watching the biggest and the largest with Bishop Etrue and Maame Grace. And then we are discussing prophecy and prophets. Seriously, man. Are you serious? Me kai pa ta ma ye to ndum no. Baglas kanko me sorry dem bi ani Ghana me to nyum wom do.
Kanko.
I was a worshipper.
Wonderful.
Assemblies of God. Oh, Papa, may your soul rest in peace. Come to 4. Yes. Papa na me pese me boni din. Amunyi na amusu so yimu. Se see ya sorry na ye serious.
They said it's more than serious. I'm telling you.
In the name prophets. That time when we were called prophetess. Yeah, jina ono ma azam ketwa bi ani wo.
I say see no, ama prophecy kura no emwa ye ha.
Ayo unpopular.
Emwa ye ha.
E dey na ebetumi aya about it. Dey bia me kon. Me sister nkrofo yi omowere efi spirituality mu na che nkwan ni ho.
Yes.
Life ni ho. But say see dey aye esu no. Where are you going to go?
To me ne dey. To me ne do. To my own opinion. And that all this prophecy no, if you come together, if we come together,
that case, what can you do?
I have many Bishop Salif Kradin come on. I'm saying, the voice of the prophets. Titefono, yankwa, every region, even where we are even planning about that, because a Bema the Padres are almost because also then fully call it. And you know, the oil is still there, the sharpness is still there, the revelation, everything is still there. And you know, na government in a because someone said these are the real.
Now, what to say, when you grooming Kwalanke to a montanasi, who was a move with Shiwana?
You answer that.
Some move.
Say Bible saying pen for best die. Yeah, we are still giving up visions.
You're watching the biggest and the largest. Now, who are better who yankopo?
You will say Namiaboka.
Who say Namiaboka?
Because you want no be say you will say Enqualai and come.
I'm between you and condemn. And they say, tell us the plans are what Oda and what Junimu say. Munya and Kaubeye are campaigning for your boom and how good it will help the ministry when all the fathers come together.
Oh, say, Tambiano, Mewaha, and me bomb pie say. Ye who say ye am penny for, ye start here. Penny Biano, I am matured. Said the Paul Kayan. I said when I was a child, I behaved as a child. When I became a man or matured, you know, I me to all childish things away. Anybody who is so matured, you know, on fine shame and some anymore. No matter what to train, because we are one body in Christ. We can come together. Man, at least yendi who come. Because the time because I'm catching me yourself say, yempa is a meetings. Your be a one man to be an share because aside the cry coswa could be to me and Cassentia profess. I'm telling you, could be to me Cassentia because can you move back crack and come our air a crumbe by them see young Carentino, Obia to Cassentia prophet, young people to Cassentia prophet by also by the Omadiano. So, because of ye nano, ye one to be a being an all cancer. What I say, Mr. I can't say pot no baby.
Unity is power.
It's power.
Unity is God.
Yes.
Yo, Papa almost say a time no. Aso, waka se bi munye bibie. Se mo amon say mu this unity na e say niama.
Aya.
e dey munye bibi because munye united and the Bible so can a house divided against itself shall not stand. Mo so amoye ebufuo na mo so amoye aka. Bible so say love covereth all multitude of sin. Ni nyina mo fa anya adwuma na mo kita Bible no nti say mo anhwe we anya automatically mo fail because Bible is against what is going on between all of you. See what the montana say wo so mo try bibi minim say awrade beboa mo. Nti sese no fa wafotuo ma omo kɔ water spirits no ho. Because that was your topic. Now, obi enya ahwe prophetics ni so a adani beings no. And so afutu award ma amansa because at the end of the day your members no mo miserable.
I know.
Nti afutu awo no. We are now do social media ne obi bi ato so in 3 minutes.
The mechanic say I say enya obi ana nyame afre no. Ena se nyame mfre wa mempre ho to be a prophet. Ena wo ye prophet it's not necessary say obenya inshira na you be well established. I know apostles, pastors and so many people. Pastor Otabel, Archbishop Duncan Williams, they are all established. They are not prophets. Inti no moi monante ko bani ade ye yan statisa.
Did you say Archbishop Duncan Williams is not a prophet?
Mankasa me say sure o monna no.
They are established.
They are established. They are well established.
But they are not prophets.
Meba. Archbishop Duncan Williams. The calling, Pano, or apostolic ministry.
Oh, okay.
And apostolic ministry be manifested with the
with
the prophetic gift.
But on yet like a called prophet.
A called prophet.
Onuntino
mua monanti bebrebe. And at the end, it's death. At the end, it's miserable. At the end, because won't me need my man, won't me for so and can say we be a man, a brand, I can say a sage man. And please, say your main flower, man for whom uncle chef friend because on your major man a calling, your more grace or more anointing or more favor and I establish you to go and do it. Won't pray with her. And I won't for so say. Upesi a Jew too. Nipa na kase be Jew atum because onyame ba mo nya favor in the sight of the people. Me pa mo chew pray. Mo pa asofo bi nko hye mo na ase. No mo entrain mu. No mo ntumi fa oil ngumu so. Na at least mo menya father. Na father no en father mo life. Na mo ntumi se ministry na se mo tiampa. Mo ntumi na the good ministry. Na mo ntumi I the blessing to the people. And am so am nanti bebrebe no. I'm praying say onyame mo bia the spirit of discernment. Na hu nipa oni ni deal say nipa no nyame ana so mfiri nyame. Na hu say aso na okono eya ana say enye. Na bebia mo nante ko say nyame because opri no bebre. Bible say unya wiase na na wo hwere okra de na obenya. Think also about your salvation. Think about your salvation. Because you think about your salvation. Say the Bible say seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness. Na that can na me be kan ho be bien one akopon on fan count. There shall be blessed.
Any social media handles people would want to follow
Facebook,
and ask questions.
Bishop Etrue Appiah. And me you can say me TikTok is Bishop Etrue. And me Instagram so Bishop Etrue Appiah. Yes.
Okay, Papa, thank you so much for coming. We do appreciate you. Baby, I fit on ebusia. Se enfa nembra life na umbisa no one question na waka ebe pa ne cho na wabana ya ye we but uti hebi me come as me twa to uti hebi na watie bi nkrofo no embe hye obi ana ase na ontreni no because oba be som edru time a obe lose na ma na kono na wo de oba ba be hye ho ti ono so nani bebre obe wi asore ne de akọ bibi ekoso bia me blame no on the heads of the fathers. Because mun lusu omono mun kono mun lusu omono mun kono mun ko raise disciples nti omo rebellia no omo ko no omo raise rebels ijama uko ifa ko blame ni nyina adam tiri so abusia oseme ha adwen makramo